Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another episode of College and Career Pathways, where every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we provide you with information on various colleges and universities, financial aid resources, training programs, technical schools, skilled trade professions, career readiness skills, all designed to help you make the best career decisions possible. I'm Toni Cureton, your host, and today we are with Oakland Community College, OCC. Welcome, Hannah. We're so glad to have you.
I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me. Are there more people joining, or am I good to get going?
You can go ahead and get started.
All right, perfect. All right, so everyone can see my screen okay?
Yes.
Awesome. So, like Toni said, my name is Hannah. I am an admissions coordinator here at OCC. My home base is out at the Highland Lights campus in Waterford. And then I have three other great coordinators that work on the team with me. I split my time now between Auburn and Highland. I'm not sure if everyone's heard, but come 2025, the Highland Lakes campus will be closing. So I'm kind of splitting my time between here and Auburn to prep for that closure. But I've been with the college for about 7 months now. My educational career, I started off at Macomb because that was the closest one to me, did my gen eds, and then I transferred to Central Michigan University and got my bachelor's degree in sociology. And here we are. So here are some pictures of some staircases. The way that we like to think about our lives at OCC are through a staircase. Like, what's the next step to get us to where we want to go? The top of the staircase is, whatever big goal you have for yourself. When we would like to be a step in the process or in your staircase to get you to where you'd like to be. Everybody's staircase looks a little bit different. You'll see we have some more that are grand, some that have carpeting, some are outside, twists and turns, a lot of different staircases. Everybody's different, but we like to pride ourselves in being a step to help you get to where you'd like to be. It just kind of depends on what you want to go to, and we'll help you in the best way that we can. So we have 99 different programs. I wish we had one more so that we could say we had 100. But we have 99 different programs and certificates, and we've kind of clumped them up into bigger categories. So we have human services, and that's going to be more of like your culinary, your criminal justice. So we have 4 different types of criminal justice. We have corrections, crime scene investigation, generalist, and law enforcement. We have the early childhood education that falls under human services, your EMS, EMT, fire academy, mental health and pre-social work. So a ton that fall under that category. For business management, marketing, and technology, we have accounting, business administration, computer information systems, cybersecurity, web design, management development, and paralegal. For arts and communications, we have, just to name a few, fine arts, cinematic arts, music, interior design, graphic design, theater, just to name a few. For skilled trades, we have so many. We have the automobile servicing and collision auto repair, which is like getting the dents out of a car or repainting them or welding the pieces. HVAC and refrigeration, construction management, computer aided design, so CAD, pre-engineering, and a ton more. And for health sciences, to name a few, dental hygiene, healthcare administration, nursing, respiratory therapy, surgical technology. And then we also have an apprenticeship, which I'll touch on in a couple of slides. So these are just some pictures of what it might look like to be on campus. We do pride ourselves on having smaller classrooms, so we cap both our in-person and online classes at 30 students. Average, I would say, is about 22, depending on If it's the most popular time, they might max out to the 30, but on average is about 22. And that's for all classes across the board. So we do have 5 campuses. Orchard Ridge is in our Farmington Hills, and then our Auburn Hills campus. I would say those are our biggest campuses. They are home to the most of our multiple programs, and they kind of give you the most college campus feel out of the 5. Orchard Ridge is going to be a lot of your art, so like the photography, the theater, graphic design, those are all going to be home there. And then our Auburn Hills campus is our skilled trades campus, as well as like CAD, pre-engineering, business. A lot of that's going to be at the Auburn Hills campus. As well, we have Southfield, Royal Oak, and Highland Lakes. Southfield is right now is home to our health sciences. Royal Oak is more of our gen eds, but also has some art. So there's pottery, photographies there as well. And then they also have a pretty big theater. And then Highland Lakes has our dental hygiene and our nursing. We are going to start, they're in the process right now of rearranging some of our programs. So right now, health sciences is split between Southfield and Highland Lakes. But come 2025, those are all going to be moved to the Farmington Hills campus at Orchard Ridge. And right now, culinary is at Orchard Ridge, and they are going to be moving that to Royal Oak. So there's going to be a few changes in the next coming years. So if that is something that might affect you, depending on the program you're interested in, it's good to know that. So I had touched on the apprenticeship program a little bit ago. So the pre-apprenticeship program is a 5-week program at the Auburn Hills campus. They have about 3 sessions. I think there's one starting in July, and then the next one would be September. So if we have anybody that would be interested, I can get you the form after this. The eligibility, you just have to be available Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you have to be at least 18 by the time that the program ends. So if your birthday is between the start and finish of that 5-week program, you're good. You just have to be 18 by the end of it. And you earn a ton of different certifications, such as the Mike Rowe, employability skills, OSHA, and then the certification of completion. And you also earn 8 academic credits. And at the end of that, we call it speed dating, but a bunch of employers come in, you get to talk to everybody, tell them what you've learned, kind of see what you're interested in and maybe want to pursue. And I would say 98% of the time, all of the students walk away with multiple job offers. And what that will do is they will offer you a job and pay for, or they'll sponsor you to go to school. So you're part-time going to school, learning those skills, while also learning the skills on the job and getting paid. So it's a really great deal if that's something, if you're looking to go into the skilled trades. So if this is the Michigan transfer agreement, it's set up more so for the students that maybe don't know what they want to go into just yet, but know that they are on the track to get a degree or transfer on to a 4-year to get that bachelor's degree. And what the Michigan transfer agreement is your general ed credit. So all bachelor's degrees are going to require those gen eds, so your basic English, math, social science, humanities, and natural sciences. And this agreement is set up that you take those general classes and they are transferred to any public or most of the public universities in the state of Michigan. There are a couple of schools that it might be a specific English class or a specific social science that you need. I know U of M is a little bit picky from what I've heard, but they are set up to transfer to most public universities, especially if you don't know what you want to go into. That kind of gives you some time to figure it out, take a couple of electives to see maybe what your passions are. So here are some pictures just of our student life. We do have, for the music, the students put on different performances. It's nice to go and see those showcases. We have Phi Theta Kappa, which is our honor society. There are a ton of leadership and scholarship opportunities through there. If you have the GPA that they are looking for, they will reach out to you. You don't have to find them. They will reach out to you, whether you're in person or online. The picture in the middle is the bakery. So for the culinary students, we do have a certificate for baking and pastries. And when you bake all those cookies, you got to do something with them. So they do sell them for a really good price just to put money back into the program, to buy supplies, the food and all that. And they're really, really good. So that's what that picture is. And then we also have this, the picture in the bottom right is the ice sculpting. So that's part of the culinary program. It's ice sculpting. You can just take it as a one-off class if that, is something you're interested in. It's not a requirement for that program. They just offer it, but they are very competitive. They compete in like the Plymouth Ice Show. They go up to Frankenmuth. They were recently at the Rochester Fire and Ice competition, and I do believe they came in first. So they're nationally ranked. They've won 11 out of 14 national championships. It's really, really cool to see them do, but that is something that we offer to get students involved. Though we are a community college, we do offer sports. So for men, we have cross country, basketball, and golf. And for women, we have cross country, softball, volleyball, and basketball. So for admissions, we'd like to pride ourselves on how easy the process is. Test scores are optional. It's a free application. There's no minimum GPA. We don't require a high school diploma or a GED. And it takes about 15 minutes, and I would say 99% of our students do get accepted, with a few exceptions, but those exceptions are very, very rare. So fall semester or registration did open up in March, and it will go until the first day of classes. So if we have anybody in here that is looking to start at OCC in the fall, I'd be happy to go through that process. And for, we do open registration up so early to give students that opportunity to pick classes, and then they're able to graduate, enjoy their summer, and then start with us like a normal academic year. So for tuition, these, the prices up here are the ones that are current in the fall. They do go up. I believe each goes up about $4. So these are just our current prices up until the fall. So $103 per credit hour. A lot of our classes are 3. It depends. Some might be more advanced, or if there's a lot more work involved. I know some of our nursing classes are 4 credits, but most are going to be the 3. So that's about $309 per class. One semester estimated is about a little over $1,300, and a year with us is a little under $3,000. Compared to, you can see in the graph what it might look like if you were to attend a public university with that almost $14,000 for a year. I know that my time at Macomb really helped with my student loans. And then even with my years at Central, student loans do rack up. So just something to think about if that is something that you or your parents, are going to be paying for. And then we do have that one-time fee, the student support fee of the $110. And what that fee is, it just goes towards your tuition, but it also allows all students to receive free tutoring for all of their classes throughout the semester and the year. So for financial aid, I'm sure all of you are very familiar with FAFSA. It's the free application for federal student aid. Our school code I have put up here if anybody hasn't applied yet or needs it for OCC, that 002303 is our school code. And the academic year to apply would be the 2023-2024. I know it says the Michigan deadline is May 1. I do believe that is more of a recommendation rather than like a set deadline, just to be able to set you up for success. So we do offer a Chancellor Scholarship for the upcoming seniors. You do, to be eligible, you have to be graduating high school. So for this upcoming fall, this scholarship would be closed because applications were due back in March. But if we have anybody in here that isn't a senior, like a junior or lower, this is a really great scholarship to know about. It opens up in January of your senior year. It needs to be applied to by the end of March. But what it is it's a full-time scholarship from our chancellor, who is featured in that picture. The $4,000 does cover an entire year including books and extra things if you need to get certain supplies for your classes. And there are only 2 eligible requirements. You just have to live in Oakland County. And if you are a part of a public, private, or homeschool program, you need a GPA of 3.0, or if you're a part of an adult alternative public or private high school, a GPA of 2.5. We usually have more scholarships to give out than we have students apply for it. I think maybe they just forget about it. I'm not sure, but we usually have way more to give out than we have students applying for it. So, I mean, this first full year of school free. So it's really, really great. If anyone's interested, I'd love to talk more about it after if anyone has any questions. Let's see, it looks like my slide went away. So sorry. Not sure why that didn't pop up. So for more, if you're looking for more assistance outside of this presentation, we do offer a ton of different resources. So there's a new to college admissions checklist, which walks you through the steps on how to apply, what to do after you've applied, how to register, things like that. And to walk you through those, we offer a steps to getting started virtual session, which one of the admissions coordinators goes through, shows you what the application looks like, and then walks you through visually all of the different steps, how to apply, how to register, what that looks like, to kind of give someone, because I'm a visual learner, so I need to be able to see what's happening to understand it. And so those are super helpful. And then we also have campus tours. I highly recommend if you haven't been out to one of the campuses, just to do it, to see what it looks like, kind of get a feel for how big they are or how small they are. It just kind of depends which campus you go to. And then meeting with an admissions coordinator, which would be me or one of my colleagues. If you have any questions, if you need help applying. I know we meet with students one-on-one all the time to walk them through that application and get their applications pushed through. Yeah, that is my spiel.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Great
Yeah.
presentation.
Thank you.
I did have a question regarding admissions. You indicated that you do not have to have a high school diploma or a GED to be admitted to OCC.
Correct.
Okay, so then if one were to apply, they would be accepted and they would be taking classes earning towards their associate or a certification.
Yeah,
Would
so
it
it wouldn't
all-
go towards their high school diploma. It would only go towards college.
Okay, so then they could very well earn associate's degree without having the high school diploma.
Yep,
Okay.
and we also offer dual enrollment. I'd have to double check to make sure that this school is, I don't know if you guys do the paying or if it would be self-pay. I think it would just depend on if you guys had the budget for it. Some schools don't, some do, but students are able to take a class or two through OCC, so they're earning college credits while also still being in high school.
Yes, good deal. You guys, do you have any questions for Hannah?
No, that was a good question, Toni, about that, because that was something I was wondering also. But other than that, no, that was great information. Thank you.
Good deal.
Absolutely.
All right, then we will bring this session to a close. Thank you so much, Hannah, for joining us, and thank you everybody else for joining in. And we'll see you all next time. Everybody have a great day.
Take care.
All right.